Hello everyone, I'm Laz. Welcome to projectmanagerhelper.com. Today I'm going to show you how to optimize resource allocation using our tools. So we will start with a sample project. If you go to Tools and Advanced Network Diagram, an example should automatically load for you. We will change it a little bit. So this is a project that starts with activity A and ends in activity G. We will change some of the predecessors or dependencies here. So before B can start, A must finish because it has a finish to start relationship. You can select in the drop down from different types of project relationship, like start to start, start to finish, finish to finish. We'll just keep it simple. So this just means A must finish before B can start. Before C can start, both A and B must finish. And then here the duration for the projects. We will go ahead and generate the network diagram. That's what this project looks like. This is the critical path. And then the duration of the project is 33 days. That's what we can expect. Now copy the output of the network diagram tool. Next, we will get started with our resource allocation demonstration. So go down to resource allocator and Gantt chart. Next thing, just Control V, paste the output from the previous tool, and it should auto load here. You can generate the Gantt chart, and that's what your project looks like. Let's minimize it a little bit. That's what your project should look like. As you can see, there are several activities that happen at the same time. So you may get into trouble if you have resources that are being shared among these activities. The red just means the activities that if they have delays will delay the overall duration of the project, which is 33 days. Now the blue, they have a little bit more wiggle room. They can move without affecting the overall duration of the project. That is called float, how much you can move them by. So all you do for resource allocation, you allocate resources by adding a new resource. For this project, we will say we have a total of 6 cranes that our company owns. So we will change max units to 600% or 6 cranes essentially. It is a work resource because it doesn't get used up like a material, and it's not just a fixed cost. So we are just computing the allocation. If it had a cost per use, you would add that here. So this is saying we have 6 cranes we could use, and each activity has a number of cranes that is required to complete. So we just go to add resource per activity. So for activity A, we will add the crane, and let's say that we need six of them to finish this activity. For activity B, let's say that we need 1. Activity C, we need 5. Activity D, you need 5 as well. Activity E, you need 400%. Next, let's say you need a 4 also. And for the last one, it requires all 6. Great. Now your Gantt chart should auto-populate with the resources and the percentages that you're using. If you're referring to an employee, maybe you want them working 50% of the time on this activity and 50% on this activity as an example. That could be feasible. The software will automatically calculate the days that we have overallocation of resources. So this one's very simple, only 1 resource. But if you have many resources, it can get complicated. This will help you sort through it. You can manually level, smooth, or reallocate resources to resolve that conflict. And you could also do it automatically using these buttons here. So for this example, we're going to just use the automatic function from the program. So 33 days, the max duration. We will resolve the overallocation that happens on these days because we're using 9 cranes here. Here we're using 10 cranes. and here we're using 8. So we know the maximum is 6, and those get automatically highlighted here. But we're going to auto optimize the schedule without reallocating the number of cranes that are being used. Essentially, maximum of 6, but we're not changing how many get used per project. Let's say you were constrained by the amount of crane operators for those dates, so you cannot add additional cranes even if you have them available. Fine. Press that optimization button without reallocation, and now the soonest a project can be done is 45 days without having any conflicts for cranes. So it went up by quite a few days there. Now if you want to change the allocation to optimally use the number of cranes that your company owns, you can press this button and it will do that for you. Now the duration stays at 33, however there are no overallocations, so that's as soon as you can possibly finish the project. The entire thing is part of the critical path because a delay in any of the activities will now delay the overall project. And that is a way that you can use projectmanagerhelper.com to help optimize your resource allocation for your project. You can add multiple resources, work, materials, and cost. And if it gets a little more complex, this tool will be vital to helping you solve scheduling and resource allocation problems. Again, my name is Laz. Try out our website, projectmanagerhelper.com, and please send your feedback. Thank you for watching.